All right, tell us about this truck.
Well, I think if I remember right, we bought this from Greg Kendall, and it had a 36-inch bunk on it. And we eventually took it off of there. And it's got a 400 Cummins in it, had a 13-speed. And we used to use it to haul, again, fuel and propane or whatever. And it had a Schweitzer or something power steering on it. So everybody thought the truck was kind of loose in the road, but it was just real light. I mean, if you put the steering on it was just real light. If you touched it with your finger, you could steer it. And so people didn't realize you're going down the road, you're moving that, not realizing you're doing it. But we ran this for years and years, and we finally cracked the frame on it. And we parked it at that point and never did go any farther.
But you know, you look at this truck, it's pretty sound. I mean, you could put new frame rails under it. The cab looks good on it.
Yeah, we're hauling cement now, and so it's back to a local truck. As we got running farther stuff, then we just didn't want breakdowns and stuff. So the older stuff we parked and just kind of left alone.
Yeah.
But even with the 400 Cummins, we talked just last month about fixing the frame on this, and a couple of years from now going ahead and run it again. I mean, people like to see the old trucks. You know what I mean?
I was back 20 plus years ago. I'm just a 19 or 20-year-old kid. I didn't know what this was, and driving this truck. Well, when I remember a time, I don't know if you still got that hot oil tanker, the one that had the red end on it. You still got it?
Yeah, okay. It's still here somewhere.
But that's what this truck would pull that, and man, guys would brag on this thing all the time.
Right.
So I just didn't realize what it was.
Yeah, but it's a 359.
Yeah.
87, I think, is when they swapped over to the 379.
Yeah.
And so, it's the old curved dash, Corvette dash in it. And the only thing that if I could change anything about them, the depth from the steering wheel back to the back of the cab. If you had 3 more inches in those, they'd still be comfortable to drive today. But the ones today, you just get more leg room and your arms are a little stretched out a little farther, and they're more comfortable. But these trucks, I laugh because these trucks will do anything a brand new one will do.
Sure.
They just don't do it as pretty. They don't do it as nice. We took that old Ford 9000 here a few years ago over there to West Virginia, and we hauled everything everybody else was hauling. The truck's a early 90s Ford, and it's just kind of funny.
Yeah. And you can always, if somebody doesn't know how, you can always tell they're 359s. They'll have the step on the fender. They'll have the cutout for the exhaust, or for the breather right there, how the snorkel goes through there. The hood's notched on the 379s, and they're not like that. So,
and your light right
and
here.
The light, yeah.
That light right there.
So if I remember right, isn't the steering box back against the cab on 359s?
I can't remember.
It's been so long since I've been around one, but I thought the steering box, instead of being up here, it's back there by the cab.
Yeah, it's back yonder. You're right.
But if you see one going down the road, I always look.
You steer straight, almost straight down into the steering box. That's right.
But I drove this truck a lot, and I always liked this truck. And then we were talking. See, he'd go to gas stations, and that stack right there, even though it was low. So Johnny told me, we were just talking about this the other day, it was real tight getting in this. It's in French Lick, Indiana at White's gas station, if you know where we're talking about. And so you kind of, when you're turning right into the place, your trailer's out farther than the truck. And you were telling me, hey, really watch, don't hit that gas station with the tank. So I had laser focus on that tank, and the next thing I know, I hear a noise, and I hit that stack right there on the gas station. That's probably what that nick is on it. And all it did was it popped, it was leaned over, but it never came out of the muffler. And I remember I left a note in it and said, hey, I rubbed the stack on the gas station. You guys are giving me a hard time. Rubbed it. You did a little more than rub it.
Well, actually, there was a phone call made that day because Steve was there and they had just redone the building. I don't know if you remember that part or not.
Well, I helped break it in for him.
But you just got up against the edge of it, and it wasn't no big deal. But I can still, I don't know how many years ago that was, but I do still remember the phone call
Really?
and that you had got up against it. That's funny. And if you come up here in front of, like if you come up in front of this and maybe all the way up to here and put a frame inside it and run it inside it all the way back to here, that would be fixed. You know, that would be fine.
Wow. Yeah, it really took some abuse under that fifth wheel, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's really the only bad. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So why did you take the rear ends out of it?
Well, that's we was taking the rear ends out, and we was going to fix this frame and this, that, and the other, and then an old employee come and stole the rear ends. And that's the truth.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is stud piloted also, Bud wheels. What year's this truck? I know you said, but
85.
85.
85.
Yep, this is a good one. And like I said, it could be again. It's pretty straight, really.
Yep.
I mean, other than the frame.
Yep.
And it looks like it's pretty good shape. Where the fifth wheel, you can see where the fifth wheel was sitting right here.
Oh yeah.
But above here, it's good.
Yeah.
So how did it get its hydraulic? Oh, never mind. That's a stupid question. The tank's sitting right there. I said, how did it get its hydraulic oil?
Yeah.
Here, peek under. See the engine out of this one? No, it's still in
No,
there.
it's still in there.
So 400 big cam.
And there was nothing wrong with it when we parked it. We should have
So
kept firing it up there.
Was
so
this the
often.
old color?
Huh?
Was that the old
It
color?
was blue.
His
Yeah.
blue?
Yeah, it's dark blue, like that right there, dark.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it had a 36-inch bunk on it.
Yep. I
Yeah.
like to have the 36-inch bunk.
I agree.
Actually.
This thing, I'm 6 foot tall and it's taller than I am, and it doesn't even have the tires on it.
Yep.
It's got the rookie rods on it.
Yep.
Do you like those?
Sissy, yeah, I do. Sissy sticks.
Yeah, sissy sticks, rookie rods. So I was saying, this truck right here, I can always remember. There was always a picture of a girl. I thought it had a glass door in it, but it doesn't.
Well, I guess she's still over there.
Will it hold me?
It'll hold you.
Okay. Oh man, I sit in this thing. It's like an old friend. I love these 359s.
Yeah.
They
were beautiful. I mean, they were a special truck, and that's probably one of the reasons why people love Peterbilt.
Well, I don't know. I think it's what I started with, so I've always got a affection for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see there's not much left of the girl anymore, but that was I don't know, I guess probably mice or something got in it. And just the sun. Yeah. Well, that's not as, I mean, it's all the way down. That's not as bad as what I remember. You know, when you
were
first,
young.
when you first start driving, I always wanted all the air I could in the seat.
Oh yeah.
I think just so I could see out of it better, but
yeah,
it's, again, I mean, it's straight.
Yeah, it is.
And yeah, the steering wheel's a lot smaller on this one.
Yeah,
You think this one's been changed?
been changed. Absolutely.
13. I always remember this transmission was really loud. Whine.
That part I don't remember, but
Yeah.
but
13
it's probably
speed,
true.
right?
Yeah.
And yeah, this transmission it always whined real big and high. It never had a problem with it, but I always remember it had a whine to it in high gear. Even the interior is pretty good. There's really nothing, I mean.
Oh, it could be restored, you know, and just have around easily. Everything's still here.
You know, I always remember the circuit breakers. And so what's it showing? Showing 1,000,001. You think that's original?
I'd say it's more than that.
More than that?
Yeah.
Shows 1,154,000.
I guarantee you, we bought it with a lot of miles on it, and we put a lot of miles on it.
I'm sorry. This odometer won't even show. It shows 115,000.
Yeah.
I was looking at the
whatever.
Oh, you got the dimmer switch on the floor.
Yep.
That's how my international was. You know, once you get used to that, it's hard to get away from it.
That's right.
Nice truck.